Hi, welcome, dear Irene Manley. I'm so happy
Thank you.
to speak with you and that you made some space and time for this interview. Well, we met in 2017 when I was on my travels with the Trans-Siberian Railway, and you have been so kind to offer us a flat to stay and also introduce me to your beautiful embroidered products in a shop which you're running together with your husband for, I think, over 25 years, and it's called Mongolia. And that inspired me greatly to write my book about, and I'm so happy to speak to you, to also share your great products and offerings with the whole world who's listening. So welcome, dear Irene.
Thank you very much. Right. Well, I have to say, we've been in Mongolia 18 years. Mary and Martha's not quite 25. It's only about 13, 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
But we're getting there.
Well, it's certainly a very long time as well, 13 years.
For Mongolia, it's a very, very long time. Yes. And we started in 2007 and started very small, working in our apartment with 2 or 3 people working with handcrafts. At that time, we had fridge magnets, a lady making hand-knitted camel scarves, and then we had somebody making felt slippers. Then we opened a small counter in a supermarket, and that's when we met our first, no, we didn't. We met a lady called Irene from Manley whilst we were working in our apartment. And Irene was making bags cut from old wall hangings. And that was the first time I'd ever seen any kinds of embroidery. And I was really, really taken with the colours and the designs and just the uniqueness of the pieces. Every piece is different. I've seen hundreds, and they're all unique, they're all special. They have recurring motifs, but each one is made with love, and it's made with love for a lady, for her home, for her family, and that gives it a real special feeling.
So that was also the reason why you started the shop 30 years ago, because you were so passionate about this hand-embroidered crafts.
Yes, we were really passionate about people that make things by hand, make these crafts, actually could generate a sustainable income and a living wage. So in the situation in Mongolia at that point was, and it still is that everyone apart from us don't buy things from the artisans, they only sell things. The artisan makes something, another shop will put it in to sell it, and the artisan gets paid after the shop sell the products. Means that Mongolia is very seasonal in terms of selling craft items, and artisans earn good money in the summer, but then for maybe 8 to 9 months of the year they have almost no income at all. And we thought that it's really hard for people to manage their lives under these circumstances, and what we should do is work with people, so we work on an even way throughout the year. So we buy up front, we take the risk that we can or can't sell the products. We have contracts with the artisans so they know exactly what is expected, when it's expected, so they can buy raw materials, plan the production, plan the lives, and it's been working really well up until now.
Up until now, with the coronavirus, and how does it affect your shop? It's based in Ulaanbaatar, isn't it, the main capital city in Mongolia?
Yes.
So how does it affect you?
It's affected us very, very badly. It's actually quite concerning. We expect a quiet winter. Most of our sales are to tourists and expats living in Mongolia, and in the winter about 30% to Mongolians. And we've had 2 lockdowns with the coronavirus where we haven't worked at all. But since the last lockdown, we've been open, but we have no customers. So usually this time of the year, we're getting quite busy, but we may have a day where we just have 1 customer in the shop, which is nothing I've ever seen before. Also, because of the coronavirus, there are no flights in and out of Mongolia. And if people are coming in, Mongolia has repatriated some of its own citizens. They're having a 21-day quarantine when they come in. So there are no scheduled flights and 21-day quarantines, so we can't imagine any tourists will come in the immediate future at all.
Yeah. And like visitors can also see on the website, your main income was through local people coming to buy the stuff, or like locally, like I did as well when I visited Mongolia. So you've got no other version of selling the products online, have you?
Not really. We have, we do a little bit of export business, probably about 10%, 8 to 10% of our business is export, and that's selling to small shops, small boutiques in other countries. We've struggled with selling through a website because it's proved impossible to bring in money from abroad through a secure web shop in Mongolia. So we've looked at it a few times, but it's never seemed a viable option. We've wanted to be a model Mongolian company and not set up in another country because we wanted to do something Mongolians could do themselves. But at this stage, we now have to look broader and say, yes, we probably do have to register in another country so we can do more with e-commerce.
Is there anything how we as an international audience can support you in this development?
Well, I think right now, for a start, send me an email, ask to see pictures, and we're very, very happy to sell small quantities of things. Right now, I do run a business PayPal account in the UK, so I can receive money for small items through my business PayPal. So look at the products, see what you like, get in touch with me. Also, if you know any other shop or boutique or place that you think our products would work well in, send us the contact.
Yeah, sure. And is there any other way you can think of, like what could happen as a next step to support you? And that's this great shop, the great products, and most importantly, does the people, the local artisans, still can continue to earn some income, and that their art is gonna be maintained.
Yes. And what's really important to us is, particularly if the traditional skills are kept, they're not lost, and particularly in the countryside, that people can keep the traditions and they don't forget and they don't just move on to buying man-made factory items, and they learn their skills at a young age and develop them to being the kind of beautiful embroiderers they are, also beautiful help making everything else. So any ideas that you have for us to sell more products, particularly now, would be very gratefully received.
Yeah, sure.
So I think we're suffering from lack of imagination. We've been doing the same thing for a long time. It has been very successful up until now. And now we're totally, maybe confused is the wrong word, but just shocked at what happened almost overnight.
Yeah. And there are so many in a similar situation.
Yes, it's worldwide. It's not even just one country, it is the whole world.
Especially like locally based shops. So it's a question to all of us. How can we support each other all around the world to get through this transition times in the best possible way? Yeah. What comes to my mind is maybe doing a crowdfunding campaign. I've done a crowdfunding campaign to finance my travels, so that was even able to come to Mongolia. How about a campaign like that? Have you thought about that?
No, I haven't thought about that. I've not got any experience of crowdfunding, but I'd be really interested to try and think through some ideas and try and think of what would work for people.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm curious myself what will come out from this interview, and an invitation to everybody who is listening, what our step could be in the future.
Yes, yes. And I mean, in some ways, it's an exciting time because new things will happen from this. Any change, any transition hurts. It's difficult. We can't see the end of it. But sometimes we need to do the pain of transition to come to a different and a better point. And so that's what I'm hoping, is that through these difficult times that we do survive and actually we come to something new and different that will be a really positive new way of doing things.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping too. And the world becomes smaller that way. So we are all interconnected and all in this together.
Yes.
Yeah, like I just published my book and I write about this beautiful embroidery, which I also learned through the help of you. And I feel really connected now, even though Mongolia is so far away. And I want to preserve that, especially handcrafts. Yeah. So I'm also looking forward to feel into this new seeds what might develop from that, and new ways of making business. And yeah.
Yes, I think we now need to be creative, to be thinking outside our different boxes and being very aware of the opportunities that lie ahead.
Yes. Well, thank you, Irene. Is there anything else? What would you like to have happen now?
I think now just people to look for Mary and Martha Mongolia online, send us an email because we don't have a proper selling website. And I'm really happy to walk around our shop with my phone so you can see all our beautiful things. And let's see what happens.
Okay. So I will put down the link to the website and with your email how people can,
yes, please.
Can reach you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you. It's been lovely talking.
Thank you to you too, Irene. And
God bless and success with your ventures.
Yes. God bless us, and in Russian, благодарю, with many blessings.
Right, bye-bye just now then, Erica.
Bye.
Bye-bye.